E aí, papai, o ninja do tijolo chegou, vamos embora, pega a visão.
So we already know in the US and in many other jurisdictions that 3/4 of the market are not ICOs or not what would be called securities. Even in the US, Canada, and Taiwan, the 3 jurisdictions that follow something similar to the Howey test that we've talked about, 3/4 of the market is non-securities. It's just a commodity, a cash crypto. So you'll hear debates about initial coin offerings and what's a security and what's not a security. Relevant and important debate. But for 3/4 of the market, it's not particularly relevant as a legal matter, as a regulatory matter. Brodin.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right!
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be
How many
coming from
chairs are you
principles.
sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane, aren't you afraid? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's no second best.
Money when you buy. You don't make money when you sell. Every time the world goes tits up and everything goes fucked up, I smile, because days like today are days I've made money. I'm actually cash poor. First time in my life I'm poor. I have like 100 grand for the weekend. That's it. But it's fine, because I know in the future, Jah will bless me, and I might have to buy another 812 super fast. Anyway, point is, if you're watching this and you have any kind of money, don't be a bitch. Scared money doesn't make money. Invest it.
The other day is cash. Every day. Cream. Cash rules everything around me. I'm flexing. It's Friday. In the Lambo. About to go spend $1,000 on dinner. Spend $20,000 in the club. Fuck 3 bitches. And I'll wake up tomorrow richer than I woke up today.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened to know we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and you change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Boom, what's going on, you guys? It is I, Dollar Cost Crypto, here with another Ask Me Anything 43. Going through midlife crisis. What's up? Do a Pepe for all the Pisces in the chat in a second. Man, scared money don't make money. That's right. You got to put it in, man, because, man, shit's getting crazy, man. They're like, oh, no, we've beaten inflation. Have we really? Does that mean the prices were going to go below, like, pre-pandemic levels? I don't think so. Tell me right now if I'm lying or not. Chipotle ain't expensive. Man, freaking hilarious, dude. Dopest intro in the crypto game. There is no second best. Damn, that's right, man. All pain, no gain. That's right. Let me tell you this right now. I haven't missed a single day this year. I've gone to the gym every day. Kyle's going to back day right now, too. I think I'm going to hit this 24-hour place in a minute. What's good? That's right. Yeah, it's getting crazy, man. Chick-fil-A raising prices. Chick-fil-A. Oh, dang, that sucks. Well, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you guys would, please, man, please do me this cool favor. Go retweet this out, man, for all the homies that ain't paying attention because, You're saving your brother from poverty by retweeting this. Here you go. Bam. Do you put your whole family in that condo? Do you trust it? Do you put the airplane one is what got me? Do you put your whole family on the airplane? Do you trust that one airplane? Yeah. That's fucking hilarious. Let's see. Art's like walked out the gym chest and back day. Nice. Very nice. That's right. Saber Bro, not a 304 with the rhymes, man. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, man, kind of crazy, man. Like, I guess the one of the big news is, like, I guess all the Epstein stuff is pretty crazy. Stephen Hawking over here with the memes and everything, like, was doing some pretty crazy shit. I think there's entire stuff where, like, a lot of the things that he proves just got disproven or were pretty much bullshit from the jump, but they waited until after he died to actually really disprove, to really, like, have it out, coming out and stuff, kind of out of respect. Like, was it chaos theory or string theory? I forgot which one he was, like, really, like, known for, but basically a bunch of crock of shit. Basically, Clinton. I mean, come on, we knew Clinton was on that list. I mean, come on, we knew he was on that list. You know, we lost Smokey. That was another one. Smokey's on there, man. That sucks. It's probably a bit of a sad. Why would they release it now? You know, but like, I'm still here for it, though. If I'm being honest, just because. Just like on 9/11 was kind of like the first red pill for a lot of people to get into conspiracy theory. Like, you had people get into conspiracy theory with the assassination of the planned assassination of, you know, John F. Kennedy. But before that, like, there wasn't after that, there wasn't. I mean, there was a couple little events here, but nothing big enough to, like. Then you had 9/11, right? And that one was like where people started looking up at my like this is what, because of 9/11, right? 9/11 brought this.
These Nazi blood-sucking anti-American parasites that want to make you and your family slaves know that we are standing up against them, and we are red-blooded, and we are not slaves, and we are not bowing down to them. I'm not bowing down. I'm at the tip of the spear. I get death threats every day. And you know what? I am honored to be who I am. I'm honored to just be an average person that stood up 15 years ago and said, I'm going to defend the Republic. I'm going to defend the family. I'm going to defend the Second Amendment. I'm going to fight against abortion. I'm going to see what happens when I really take action. And we have laid waste to the enemy. If you simply unloose yourselves and become the leaders you are, we will sweep this scum into the gutter. We will defeat the New World Order. We will crush the tyranny. Second hour, straight ahead. Stay with us. And when I was like 12, 13, I was banging some of that black pussy. Because it's all pink in the middle. There you go.
I gotta hear that shit again.
And when I was like 12, 13, I was banging some of that black pussy. Because it's all pink in the middle. There you go.
What about Indian?
Yeah, man, yeah, good stuff. I never banged an Indian. But...
Gold. Oh my god, dude! There's been so many Indian memes lately coming out. It's like pretty crazy, man. We're gonna talk about crypto in a second, man. But you can't, you know. But my god, bro, like this whole memes where like there's like a monster eating the earth, and he's like all the comments are like, as soon as he gets to India, he's gonna spit the earth out. I was like, wow, dude. They're like, dude, the internet went from like Jews to Indians real quick. I don't know what's going on with the internet right now, but damn, crazy, man. The curry? No, it's mostly off the like pretty much unsanitary food process. I mean, they're like eating. I mean, they're making shit with their feet.
It's all over TikTok. Rats jumping in everywhere.
And like, no, what if they make fun of your culture and shit, and then they show all other cultures just as poor, like way more cleanly, bro? It's like it's to a level like it's undeniable. Like,
I've been to very poor parts of Mexico. They're not that dirty. That was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, there's some shit like for no reason. Like, why is this guy using his toe jam in this fucking? Doesn't even wash his feet. Like, there's a couple videos where they're like he's walking outside.
Have you seen the guy making bread with his armpit for no reason? He goes,
"Fuck off!" No.
Yeah.
these Nazi blood-sucking anti-American parasites that want to make you and your family slaves know that we are standing up against them, and we are red-blooded, and we are not...
Bro, that's insane, dude. Just insanity. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it, man. Like, Mexicans caught slanders too much in the 90s, man. I was here for that shit, man. I don't hear nothing, man.
I would say shit ton of flies, though.
Where?
Mexico. Depending on where you go, shit ton of flies.
Yeah.
Any time of year.
Oh, you mean outside? Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. You know, no matter we've been to the third world countries before and stuff like that, and like you never escape that. Anytime you go to a carne seria or like a place where you get meats and stuff, there's flies everywhere, and like they're trying to control it, but like they're not doing a good job.
You know those agua frescas are fire when the bees are all around.
Yeah.
You know that shit's banging.
Yeah. You might get a strike with Ma. Why you gotta say fuck shit, bro? Like
why are you trifling?
Why are you trifling, bro? Like why? Like Franklin over here with the right shade is like, man, these stereotypes is hitting, bro. It's true though. I mean, let's. Universally, everyone likes Mexican food. We ain't wrong. Mexico's
tortas, tacos, burritos.
We ain't talking about just fat bitches.
Oh shit. That's just funny.
Barbella. You gotta get the fuck out of her. Wait. Oh, dude, I know. I get that one might get me in some trouble, but we'll definitely see, man. Which one do I have here? Dude, there's one that could give me so much trouble, man. Like, if I played it, wait.
Is called usury. Usury is illegal. So in Christian nations, lending money for an interest rate was illegal. So because it was illegal for the Christians, who did the lending? The Jews. So there was Christians who could...
This shit goes on for like 4 fucking minutes. Who owned the ships, Kyle? Who owned the ships? Holy shit, dude. But I am bullish. Them boys, bro. Who lent money to the slavers to do these transatlantic voyages, Kyle? Tell me who. Them boys.
Yeah.
Because I'm a red-blooded American. No. Oh my god, count down. No, I'm black. Well, you see, it's just the stream's all pain, no gains. But dude, actually, I saw something really hilarious today. I saw Bradley Martin talking about like crypto today. To like with who's that chick? Kyle, what's the name of that chick? Sarah Safari, whatever. And then like, damn, you made a lot of money. I bet you anything, bro. He bought Solana and Ethereum. That's what it was. Yeah. It had to have been because it's like
flexing his fucking shit with those games at this time.
What else could a person make a ton of money on just somebody who have Coinbase, like off the rip? I mean, like what maybe Polkadot's up a little bit, so but like they wouldn't. But all the like if you were literally like a frat party boy, dude, you either bought Solana or you bought AVAX, and they both done pretty well. So like, hey, I ain't mad. It is what it is. If you guys are good, I'll play that whole video for you. But you guys got to be really good because I got to be careful out here in these streets. I got to be careful in these streets. Yeah, bro, she stays on my feet, dude. It's because they're pushing her, bro. For somebody, bro, not subscribed. I'm subscribed to Bradley, right? So I mean, of course, it's here a little bit there and stuff. But I saw this, but like, yeah, dude, it's bro. There's some people where like I keep seeing their fucking reels or their what do you call it, shorts?
YouTube, it's.
Shorts, yeah, the shorts, reels, whatever. And they just keep popping up for no reason at all. Like at all. Like I don't like subscribe to. You know what? I've gone in I've actually manually gone in and said, "Don't show me this shit anymore." Yeah, I've seen her. I met her in person. I met her I think I met her like 2 times in person and stuff. It's crazy. I keep seeing them in casinos.
Red Rock.
Yeah, I saw her at the Red Rock Casino with Sneeko, and it seemed like they were probably all intoxicated or on Molly. That's what it seemed like to me, personally. But hilarious. Didn't meet. It's kind of crazy. I've been seeing all kinds of great and like literally. If you want to see like go to Red Rock Casino or usually it's Red Rock because if you go to any of the other if you go to anything that's not station-owned casinos and you go to anything like the majors and stuff, they're in a lot of private rooms and stuff. You're never going to see them, you know. But it is what it is. She's the muscle mommy thing. I guess so. I mean, who was the original? I mean, I guess who's the original of it? I mean, I guess lean beef patty. That chick, that's probably the one. But yeah, it's just, at some point you get it's a little old, bro. It's definitely it is and shit, you know. Yeah, I met Sneeko a couple times too. Both times, and he always just seems irritated. Honestly, every time I've seen that guy, you know, he's been pretty nice to us and stuff. I gave him a handshake and stuff here and there, but he's always seems kind of like looks like he's like always irritated for some reason. So I don't know. That's off camera, on camera. You know, I've only seen him like happy once on like off camera. I thought he was on Molly or something. Mr. Okazuna, that's a very good point right there. DCC, when are you going to start using "we'll be right back" meme? It fits perfectly with you have to step away. Well, here's the thing: is it annoys me personally. Like this meme's really funny for a couple minutes, but like if you actually see this meme right here, right? Let me where is it? I'll be right back. This is a full minute. Like a full minute of this shit is just like in like watch. I'll play for you guys. Tell me if it's annoying or not. I want you to feel the level and yeah, it's really funny for like maybe 15 seconds, 10 seconds, and then it's just god damn, dude, enough with the shit, dude. The supermarket one's funny. I wish I put that more in the beginning, but like I would have loved the supermarket one, but like anyway. Crazy. But we're getting very close, man. I finally start talking crypto once we hit 200 watchers on stream. Oh, man. But shout out to everyone in the stream, Mr. Okazuna. This is why I don't play all the time, man. Definitely, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I am currently 271 pounds. I've dropped a couple pounds. Apparently, I was heavier the other day than I thought. But shout out to Amber right here, man. Bang some of this black and pink in the middle. My God. Oh, man. Fast Abdul with I have no what the hell. New Tennessee $100 bill. Let's talk bribes. Let's see. Lee with the $10. Yo, DC, remember you said you like buying dips? Makes sense. Well, Jesus Coin's one of the best performers in 2023. Slight dip. Won't be less than long. God bless. God bless you too, brother. And he's like, Plankton says, I'll pay you $2 to never pay that shit again. Hilarious. Dude, it'd be really funny that and shit. Like, it's crazy. It's cutting season, man. It's cutting. There's a reason I played this shit for you guys. Like I played, like this is real. Like this is not just for me. This is for the rest of you guys too. Like, bro, I'll say this. I will say this though, man. I make people look. I might not look it right now. If I stand up, man, I got these goddamn boulder show. I'm getting on. I mean, I'm not on fucking like I'm not on the shit that Derek's on. He's on some old kinds of shit, right? But like. Dudes, man, like I go to the gym and I'm like one of the strongest guys in there and stuff. But it's so crazy when you go back to your hometown, like a hometown gym and stuff, versus like when I'm out in Vegas. Like in Vegas, like dude, like you're a fish in a big pond versus here you're like a very big fish in a small pond. You know that sort of shit. But oh no, hang on, 11-minute intro. We'll be 10 minutes late. Why are you worried about her? Oh yeah, purple. But it's real. Like like I'll keep playing this and stuff for like up until summer, and then I'm gonna say like, did you do it?
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Time to work on your summer body. What are you talking about, bro? It's January 1st, man. Happy time to work on your summer body. Bro, why are you talking about summer, man? It's New Year's Eve. Yeah, and it's time to work on your summer body. It's January, bro. Summer's not for like 6-7 months. We got a lot of time. You don't.
It's January 1st. Yeah, but if it's January, that means it's basically March. And if it's basically March, that means it's pretty much spring. And if it's pretty much spring, oops, too late, summer's here. Time to work on your summer body in 5, 4.
There you go. But but isn't that crazy when I first launched that out? Like that was on New Year's, and literally it's like the 4th, like today is right. Today is like January 4th, and it's already the 5th. Like 5 days has passed since then. Dude, holy shit. Time's going by quick, you guys, man. 5 days have passed since I first launched that video. 5 days, dude. Summer's coming quick, man. We got to get hoe ready. But fuck off with all that hose and shit. It's going to get jacked. Straight up getting fucking yoked. That's it. I mean, it's strong and stuff like that. I measured the arms today. I got about like I think it was like 18. I think it was 18-inch arms right now. 18-inch arms. My other brother, not Kyle, the other one was like crying because he was like 17-inch arms and he was fucking just pissed off. Oh man. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into some crypto, you guys. Bam. Let's see, man. Isn't it funny that last stream I did, it says like, man, wouldn't it be funny if the prices actually dipped down? Well, they did, you guys. Did you buy? Right? Obviously, we were at 45,000. Jim Cramer decided to open his like fat mouth and say, oh, you know what? I actually like Bitcoin. I think it's here to stay. I was like, fuck. Super mad about that. So will the spot ETF be approved? I think it will be. Yeah. We're going to have more, I think in about 4 days from now, we should have some news on it finally. But it's just waiting to see on the news, but it should be this month. We should very, very soon get some news on it. But I have a feeling they're gonna fuck us somehow, and it's gonna be cash on cash ETF or cash in, cash out, and they're not really like they can just say they're buying the Bitcoin and they are, but like they could be sort of like using your cash to buy the prices now, and then literally it's just doing like tricks and stuff to. Using your money to buy then, and then from there, when they don't have the cash because they weren't buying the Bitcoin at the certain prices, then they'll just pay you out cash and settle it up that way, which I feel like is what could happen, right? But at least from let me pull this out. So at least from what I've seen, like if it is sort of a cash on cash, the way they're doing it is they have like BlackRock's going to have slush buying funds that operate also through Coinbase custody, and those things will be buying Bitcoin ahead of time, but at certain amounts especially during when the price crashes, the bots start to buy. And so basically what these bots are going to start doing is that they're going to slightly lessen volatility, but the bots are there so they do not increase the price, if that makes sense. It's kind of stupid, but pretty much what they're trying to do is like they're trying not to wake the price up on just big purchases that they have to do at a certain time. It isn't like you buy a share of like, let's just say Blackhawk ETF fund, and it literally just you buy there, and then within 2 minutes it buys a BTC, and then now it holds the shares for you, and then you have the share, right? It's probably not going to work like that. So more than likely what they're doing is that they have all these slush funds on the side. These slush funds are buying up, and then whenever they need a refill, they buy it there at a less volatile price. And it's sort of like they're OTCing themselves from this fund over to this fund in order to purchase. At least that's how it looks like to me, how they're probably going to do it. It still is pretty good because it does buy up supply over time, but it's not going to cause this massive price pump. But at some point, it does create this one, not a problem, but what ends up happening is that it absorbs so much supply that it's just like even slight volume of just retail buying is enough to actually keep pushing the price up, because apparently, right, like if you believe all the media, like, it's only been retail buying, but of course we know it's been everyone lining their pockets as much as possible, right, buying as much coins. Now they're trying to hoist it on into the ETF people and stuff, which is the normies. So pretty crazy, man. I think Gary has the option to delay. He'll use it. We'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. But I mean, so it's a honey dick. I still think we're going to pump for it. Regardless or not, it is a very good step for the system. It really is. It's the more products we're able to get for the crypto space, it makes it harder and harder to illegalize it all. Right. So if like we have the Bitcoin ETF now, then we get some Ethereum ones and we get the Solana Summer ETF, then it makes it like the crypto system becomes more and more entrenched in the traditional system. Like one thing I will say, like, watch, let me find this real quick. Jim Cramer talking about watch Jim Cramer on Bitcoin. Okay. Let me see if I double check this right here. Just want to find the correct one. Let's see. You'd think this would be like... Let's see if we can find it here. Okay. It's like they're trying to erase this shit from happening, but I've literally said I'll find it right now. I liked it, but pretty much what he was. I agree with what he was saying, which was pretty much Jim Cramer was saying that, like, you know, it's been around for such a long time, they couldn't kill it. It's here to stay and everything like that. And I'm like, God damn, I agree with Jim Cramer. This is bad. But part of me also believes too, he says things in opposite land, of course, right? Like it's just like, how can you be so wrong so many times? Like it's incredible, you know? So yeah. Will you buy any XRP just for some profits? If I saw something that changed my mind, probably no, but I just don't bother too much with XRP or XLM, either one of them. But if for some reason I saw something that really did change my mind, I would get a bag for sure if I saw some profitability in it. But currently, no. There's so much like easier things to buy. Fucking Solana, fucking AVAX, Fans. Oh, Fans is a huge one. Oh my god, like Fans gonna make some cash. Excuse me. Alex Jones can't be racist. The issuers will earn fees based on price. The only correct thing that I saw some of the people saying that, obviously the legislators and all these people like are trying to stop the ETF from happening. They're saying that BlackRock's just to make a killing off of fees, which is actually true. I actually believe a lot of these first funds are going to come out. They're going to have pretty high fees, I imagine. But what have I said before? So I've said something to my students. So they're like, sometimes you scoff at like, it sucks having to pay high fees for anything, right? But like even like when you're on, like, as an example, right? If you were to buy $10 of a crypto, a lot of times they charge you like 99 cents for that transaction. It sucks, right? But crypto is the asset class where you can lose 10% of the asset, and the asset can appreciate so much versus your dollar that it doesn't matter. Versus like in stocks, that matters a ton. And this is the reason why, like, they used to put these limits where you had to buy a certain amount of stock to begin with, because whatever fees they were going to charge, they used to, I think it was like, oh, we'll charge you $50 or $25 a stock transaction. So they would make it so you'd have to buy $10,000 of a stock in order to make that like, oh, it's such a small amount because the stock's only going to gain, if you're lucky, 20%. But if you're unlucky, it only moves with the S&P. It's 7%ers to lose money and stuff. So if we were to charge you, a 5% fee on that, we'd be stealing half the returns for the entire year for that stock you just bought, which is terrible. So it's kind of how it is. Yeah. Let's see. That Phantom Boo farm looking good. Yeah. There's some really good farms right now. We've been talking about a lot of the course and stuff. I've got some new heavy hitters that I've been looking at. Still haven't pumped too much, which is good. Where are we at? Let's see where Boo's at right now. SpookySwap. $1.20, not bad. Just a few months ago, not even a month and some change ago, this was literally 30 cents. So it's done a nice run up. This was $1.50 plus. Now it's come down a little bit, but this is still a really good price. I really like $12 million market cap, like basically free money, right? No. But let's look at the last 90 days. Yeah, look at that. 31 cents, 40, 50, and then climbed up here to $1.60, came back down, and it's hit that kind of little support level right here. So yeah, the 120 range to like $1. You're buying it. I mean, right here, I think you're buying at a safety factor here. You're still pretty good to buy here, but this is if Phantom keeps going down, then obviously the price of Boo will keep going down. Obviously, 42 motherfucking cents, man. I know fuckers that were like, oh my god, I'll buy. They're buying this at 51 cents. You know, so. Phantom's at a really great deal right now. I'm not gonna like chicken shit around this time. So that purchase I was gonna make, I'm gonna make half of it now, and I'll see if there's a little more volatility and I'll buy a little more. If not, then I'll get it on the run up and stuff. But I'm gonna make a purchase here at 42 cents myself personally of more Phantom. And then if I can catch it sometime in the high 30s, then I'll buy the other half right there. But yeah. And currently I'm staking it right now, and I'm earning like 25% APR. I've been earning yield on this for like years already and stuff. So XBoo's done really good for me. No impermanent loss. You just gain more Boo. Pretty good. Pimpin'. Yeah. What price do I think Chainlink can get to? Probably 0. No. All right. Over and under, it's $14. What do you think, Kyle? Damn it. The price is right there. God damn it. I cheated. I mean, I didn't cheat, but I just saw it right there. But, dude, fucking. Yeah, Chainlink at 14. I always knew it. This shit barely moves, barely goes up and stuff like that. That's so hilarious to me. Personally, I don't like Chainlink at all. I think they play too many fuck games, and I don't like that the founder's sitting with the World Economic Forum. So you know he's fucking kids probably. Allegedly, sorry, alleged, Kyle, alleged.
You don't want to strike on your channel.
Kyle, alleged. It's just jokes, man. It's just jokes.
It is only a game.
It's only a game. It's only a game. Well, you have to be mad. I'll be right back here.
Didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened to me. We were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger, and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Yeah. So, all right, respectfully, this will probably reach. I mean, Chainlink is at least going to hit $100, right? But these guys are notorious. 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 Oh, I was going to say this horrible joke, but I can't do it. I'm looking at so many Jesuses right now. Keep me strong. I guess you guys can't see my little mini Jesus action figure. It's pretty cute.
Should we get the starter story?
On top of them. But all right, so what's probably going to happen is like it's either going to make it's going to run in 1 year. It's either going to be this year or it's 2025. The other years is going to be disappointments. That's usually how it works out, and as I usually believe it's going to happen. But I could see this running to like $100 this year, and then ending the bull market at like at 250. Maybe 200 at most. And it's like, wow, that's a huge move. It is a huge move, but you got to remember, like, if it does a big, let's just say as an example, right? It's right now. It's been between $14, $13, and $15 the entire time. So if it runs up to $100, you're talking about a 7x, pretty good. Then in 2025, it'll be like a 2x on average, maybe like 250 on the wick, and then it comes down. So like. Okay, cool. It gets a 7x this year if it's a year and moves, or it could just lag behind a lot. But what happens is its gains should because this is with how big the ecosystem and how big the ecosystem is, how everyone uses it, and eventually hopefully they'll turn the fees where there's a buy and burn, and then the people are forced to use a Chainlink token. Like it can get very large. But here's the problem, and then as well as they're very, very ambitious, and they're trying to usurp like Cosmos and Polkadot, and they're trying to become the main layer 0 to everything, as well as like Ethereum is trying to become a layer 0 itself eventually over time. But here's the problem is that what's up, Hector? But also this man be wilding on fucking Twitter. But here's the other problem is that Chainlink notoriously sells a ton of it. So on the run up, they'll start selling Chainlink and not letting it move too much and shit. So like PumpSec, like well, watch this coin could go. Watch this thing with a bunch of good news. It could go to $200-$300 this year. But they won't let it because they'll sell it off and bank a bunch of that cash. Literally, that's what happened. In 2021, they took the entire bull market year. They stole it away from their investors, and they were just dumping the Chainlink the whole year up until November of 2021. And they're like, oops, we sold the Chainlink the entire time in 2021. Now we have enough money to open all these corporate offices around the world and basically give money to the World Economic Forum. And now we'll let it drop. And after the bull market, they basically waited until after BTC was at its all-time high. Then they're like, all right, we're done selling Chainlink now. Bam. And now let's let it drop. And then, I've gone into this already, but like, I wish you luck. I hope you can pull some stuff off and stuff, yeah, no, thank you. Yeah. Kirby had a really great question right here, right? People don't usually care about low fees. We already learned that from Bitcoin Cash. People want to be where the biggest network is. Yeah, biggest network, and also where price moves. If price moves a lot, right? So, or the promise of that and stuff. So it's like narrative is one of the big things you should follow. Like narrative, right? Especially in crypto, narrative is a huge one, right? DeFi narrative, GameFi narrative. That's where you can make money very quickly and stuff. And then, but it cools off after because the narrative will switch to something else, right? But there is an overall narrative, right? The overall narrative for last cycle was L1s, and I think that's going to continue. Pack my bag. Yeah, so if you packed it that early, I mean, hey, you have a little bag. It is what it is, You're going good. You're a beta male, Sonic. No. Link is way better than XRP. Way better. Way better. I don't really think it'll do much. I mean, it's going to pump with everything else, but it's just not going to keep up to. I don't even believe it'll probably keep up very much to Bitcoin. But well, you know what? Let's look. I haven't looked at Bitcoin Cash. That'd be really funny. Let's just see. I'm actually going to look for it just like this. I'm not even type it in. Let's see. Where is it on the list? Okay, number 23, $200. Let's see in the last 180 days. Where have you been? Whole lot of nothing. All right, let's look at a year. Okay. Let's go max. Let's go 2020. Let's go 2020 to now. $88. Yeah, so it pretty much bottomed right the same as Bitcoin. Basically, it looks like yes, literally $80. But let's just call it a $100 low, more or less, which most people wouldn't be able to buy it with any size if they really love this coin. To current prices, they're up about. Sadly enough, this has done the same returns as Ethereum. Oh, loofah. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's funny. But hey, man, it is what it is. But hey, I mean, it hasn't. But you see, even stuff like this will make money still. But you got to know that, like, the creator. I mean, like, dude, people in the Bitcoin Cash community get so mad because they call Roger Ver the creator. Okay, then what is he then? If Roger Ver wasn't the guy spearheading the whole thing and wasn't one of the main proponents of it, and then got people to man, I'm not going to get into the whole Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV fucking fiasco bullshit. This was built here to empower miners and just whatever. It is what it is. Why is Sami so bullish on Link? I have no idea. He may just have a bag he had from a long time ago, possibly. And I mean, if you look at it, if you look fundamentals, like this is why, like when I do FA, right, it's fundamental analysis. I always look at like, what does a coin do? Does it operate well? The network and stuff. But I have to be a realist, and I also I got to play narrative plays, and I also got to see like the human nature behind it, right? And it's like Chainlink has proven through its basically Chainlink Foundation and the Sergey and all the guys running it that they do fuck shit. And then two, me being a red pill guy as well as a conspiracy theorist, it's no conspiracy theory if you're sitting next to the bug eaters, some fuck shit, you might do some fuck shit. And personally, I don't like that Chainlink is basically the only oracle in the entire crypto system, because if that oracle for some reason, I don't know, something happened in the code, and it just says for some reason the oracle tells everything that the prices are way lower than they're supposed to be, and then it can giga crash everything on the DeFi side. If people, now I'm oversimplifying, well, there's safeguards, but like it would still cause problems, right? And I just don't like that like it just gives the World Economic Forum like a little linchpin to rug crypto at any point that they like. Personally, not very happy about that. So, yeah. I saw a meme X that Litecoin's going to have an ETF coming this year. Thought of you. Well, hey, if it does, look like me, like some of me, I guess he's having grandfather bags. Like I have great grandfather bags from 2017. As of right now, I have all the Litecoin I've ever owned. I have a quarter of all the in terms of my bag. My bag is about the quarter of the size of the largest it's ever been. So I've been selling it off over time during pumps and stuff. I sold a half of it during the $112 pump on Litecoin. I haven't even seen what Litecoins is right now. Let's look. Since we're talking about ancient things here, Litecoin currently is at So I did a good idea selling it. So did pretty good selling it. I could rebuy back in, but I think I'll keep it the way it is. Later, I was like, Miguel, you fucking idiot! You should have just bought it back. This thing's like at a crazy amounts of money. Freaking hilarious. Thanks for answering. Of course, brother. No problem. But yeah, I mean, I will say like Litecoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin and I guess Doge are really the only things that aren't securities that people agree on. It's kind of hilarious. So, I mean, if there is an ETF, I'll take it, man. I'll take that boomer money pumping my bags. Hey, saving the rest of the stream for my drive home. Thanks for all you do. Hey, Funkmaster Hex, man, appreciate it, man. Have a safe drive. Don't go to sleep, brother. Drink a lot of coffee. Be safe out there. Don't get head while driving. Super dangerous. Trust. Anyway. Pepe top value. Let's see where Pepe's at right now. There's all this Pepe stuff. There's like the true Pepe and this Pepe. I'm just looking at the one people are looking at and stuff. Yeah, it's like down right now. 510, yeah, market cap. We shall see. We shall see what happens. But we have Solana at $100 right now. XRP at 50. Lol. B&B's been climbing a little bit, which is really nice. It's been climbing, and nothing to write home about. But it's last 30 days. It's actually done not bad, man. It's basically gone up $100 pretty much. So a nice little whoop, 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 and so I mean this thing will probably go to $1,000+ and stuff like. So it's not that you have a little B&B, you're fine and stuff. But I just think there's other coins you can probably make a lot more money on or distribute coins to. But if you have B&B, I think you'll be okay. The only risk with this, like I've said before, is that if something happens with CZ or they try to shut down the Binance network, this can be a very bad ruggeding. Not because it's a bad coin. I don't think it's a bad coin. I think it's just that they shut down the Binance exchange or try to go after CZ and do it all. If they go crazy with the stuff because they're trying to do a corporate takeover of the entire crypto space to make it more American and European, like they're like, we need to get this Asian company out of here. You know, they don't like that he has the biggest exchange and it's not an American or a Japanese or like it's nothing that's within the network basically. What will happen to CZ? I mean, they might throw the book at him for no reason. Now he's going to pay the $4 billion, but they're trying to make an example of him as well as kind of hinder the growth of Binance. Like what they didn't like was that Binance is the biggest exchanger in the world, and he was trying to muscle his way, like the way the regulars think. He was trying to muscle his way into the United States and become the biggest U.S. exchange. And they're like, oh hell no, we're not going to. It's just like if we're like. the United States likes to have like, we have our Amazon, right? I mean, I get like, they're like, okay, the Chinese decide to have, they want their WeChat, then let them have their WeChat, but we have our YouTube or we have our Snapchat. It's just kind of that kind of thing, I would imagine, which I kind of understand, I guess, a little bit. B&B resisted the bear wreckage more than anybody. Yeah, because they were pumping money into it. Like, if you don't think that CZ was artificially buying up this coin and keeping it from crashing, you're foolish. Very foolish. Like, and I'm not calling you foolish, brother, but I'm just saying, like, that's 100% what happened. He likes to paint this thing as the safest asset in crypto space, but it is the sort of thing. It's like, should I hold B&B token for the bear market? So no, you mean you might as well hold cash. Like, what's the point? Because your cash, even your cash is devaluing. These things are priced in dollars, and then they go down more. So like, it still went down pretty significantly. If we look at BNB right on the token, and I would go back to like a year. Let's look. Let's go. Whoa. Yeah, right there. There's 2021, right? Boom, it crashes. Boom, went down. So this thing basically didn't go below or may wick for a second, but like, it basically didn't go below $200. So the low for this whole bear market has basically been $200. So if you look at it right now, it's done really well recently, right? But if you look in the grand scheme of things, right, I'll call this $210, but I'll call it $200, right? This has only gone up 50% in the entire run. So it's actually Bitcoin, and literally Ethereum has outperformed this, so has Bitcoin. That's a crazy. If you just think about that, really, look at this. All right. Oh shit. So he was, because like, from what I've heard, this is just rumors that I've heard from the rumor mill, but that CZ had borrowed a lot of capital and a lot of stuff on his own coin. So did people at the company on BNB token, and they needed to protect that $200 lever, because if it went below $200, they get liquidated on a lot of shit, and that's why it's being protected so much. Well, so I mean, just look at this. I mean, it's kind of, you go back to here, right? Look at that. Down here, this is during the 2021 bull run. Look at this, boom, peaked here at like basically $700. Double peaked, lower peak, not so good. Crash, crash, crash. 200. You see it? It crashed at 200 here, pumped up a little bit back to 300. So the whole bear market, it's only gone up 50% and crashed back down. Like, this time, I think it will go back up. But think about that. Look at it. It's only done a 50%. 50%. Bitcoin in the same time span, right? Let me go back to a full year. In the same time span, right? Like, BTC has hit about what? Yeah, I know it's 15,000, but I'll call it 16 grand. 16 grand and 40. It's literally, just do the math. It's done like a 2.5x, almost a 3x from the bottom and stuff. Right, instead of a 50%, and you could say a 2.2x from Ethereum at $800. So $15,500 to $800. I mean, both the two bigger caps have both done, like, Bitcoin has probably done, if this is done 50%, I mean, like, let's just do the math here. Like, BTC has alone, the biggest asset in crypto, has done 7x more returns than Binance token, and Ethereum has done about 4 times more returns. That's crazy, dudes.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Sheesh. That's right. Let's see, Mr. Ozuka. I bought ETH at 600, sold it at 700. I didn't know anything about crypto when I time. Dang. I feels you. Oh man. But if you were like value investing and stuff, like, all right, BNB's actually kind of not performed that well, so like it might do. But here's the risk. The reason why more capital hasn't gone more into it and stuff is just because of this. Is they're waiting to, just like the Hex ecosystem, is that they're waiting to see what happens with the SEC. Like, it just kind of is what it is. Like, even recently when we had that stream from Richard, like, that wasn't enough to give to justify people. Like, people want, like, oh, is the SEC not coming back? Or like, I don't know, man. It's fucking hilarious. But BNB is kind of in the same sort of pickle and stuff. This is why you've had Cake run up and stuff. So like if let's just say they are taking that $4 billion away, that's $4 billion they would have had to pump up the B&B token. So now I think I think personally the B&B network's going to be pumping on the shitcoin market like crazy. I mean, PancakeSwap, if we look at the last 180 days, yeah, it's basically pumped a little bit. It's like this is equivalent to the incentive token, which is 50 cents going to $1.50 or something like that, and maintaining that level. And they're apparently going to do ultrasound cake token. So like the full supply is it's almost all out now, and eventually it'll become deflationary, which is pretty crazy. So this token's probably going to go to a lot of, who knows? This could actually go to $100 plus. As stupid as that sounds, you could see something that crazy, insanity. But it is what it is. What else we got here? Yeah. Let me just do this one first, real quick. Code test junkie with the $5. Moon math, please. Moon math. I don't know if you can handle moon math, brother. Moon math's a lot. 113 alluvium. Let me see. Let's see. 113. I mean, hey, it's a decent amount of change, brother. Decent amount of change. Jesus Christ, that's lost a lot of money. I mean, if everything goes well, man, this could literally be $1 million. This could, if things go. I mean, this is with like an alluvium at like $2,800. Maybe Pulse being at like a penny. PulseX being at like quarter of a penny, something like that. Gala getting above $1 plus. I mean that Gala's alluvium and Gala are easier to kind of price predict where they can go versus like Pulse. It's just a lot of question marks there, right? Either it's going to be like very lackluster, or there's basically no in between. It's either going to be lackluster or it's going to be, God damn, I was an idiot for not buying more. No in between. Versus like alluvium and Gala, like it's like you can figure it out pretty easily. So, yeah. No, I'm just saying Gala. I'm just as an example. Like if Moon Math, would be like at $3, something like that. But it's because it's been 81 cents before, and it still hasn't recovered to those levels and stuff. But yeah, it can go $1. That's why it's so easy with that one. It's like $1, so that. So it's just multiples from there. Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about? That's right. So, have I heard about this new crypto law in the United States? If you're a felon, you're a felon if you don't report sending transactions of $10,000 or over to somebody. I don't know how they're going to fucking enforce that. It is so difficult, like to do anything, like in terms of just even taxes and all this stuff, like. It's actually been being fought back of right now and stuff. Like, how could you report that? Like, you couldn't. Like, this is intentionally setting up people to fail and to get into trouble, because you could like be trying your best to report everything, and then you can literally forget one thing, and then they could use that. It's just a way, like when cops have some, like, all right, it's the same sort of law where like they set this law in place just so cops can always pull you over for no fucking reason at all. They have no right to, or like we need like broken headlight. No matter what, you're going to get hit with that for no reason. Yeah. Yeah, it's bullshit. It should be repealed. That's some bullshit, man. My liver couldn't handle Gala. Gala over to $1. Shoo! More bag going to States. It's 3 cents right now, brother. It's 3 cents. Yeah, Franklin, everyone's going to jail for that shit. Like, how would you be like? And then two, here's a fucked up shit. You can set. Watch this. They can classify shit. Like, why'd you send $10,000 of coins at the time? Like, there's trumped up charges where, like, let's just say you send one Ethereum. Like right now, let's just say I send an Ethereum to a buddy. Here, boom, here's an Ethereum. And then later on, it's like, why'd you send him so much money? What are you talking about? At the time, it was $2,000. Well, right now, current effect, like they can play a lot of fuck shit where like it's just insanity, like horse shit, dude. Horseshit, man. Injective. Injective. Yeah, everyone's just talking about Injective already. Like, yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. We talked in the crypto mindset course. Great coin to have in the portfolio. It's done pretty well. Injective's $36 right now. Let me look last 180 days. It's done really good. Yeah, it's basically gone from $8 to current prices and stuff. So it's literally done about like a 4x, if I got that math right. 16, yeah, about a 4x. Not too shabby. It's done pretty good. It's come. Let's look in the last 30 days. It really hasn't dipped much. It just come down a little bit and stuff. And that's one strong thing that you see that coin. So people are accumulating this back. So I mean, like basically you buy here. It can hit this support line right here. Like, I guess we could call it like, we'll call like $33 to $36 is kind of the range. We're right now at 36. We're at the top end of that band. So anywhere between now and $31 is like a great price for Injective protocol if you really like it. Kind of swoop your bag. There's not going to be a giga pump on the giga dump on this because even when it was up here, right, its giga dump was only this. So this is actually being bought up right now because they think it's going to go much higher. $3 trillion market cap, a $3 billion market cap, 31, literally a 31 in market cap right now. Pretty interesting, right? Tied to a lot of gaming and stuff like that, and then people are trying to get airdrops and stuff on it and everything like that. Hey, you can do pretty good and stuff, you guys. It's just the whole thing is like just if you go on bags, get bags now. You guys should really thank this, Jim Cramer for giving us a little bit of a dip, a little something. Like I'm super happy to Jim Cramer right now. He literally dipped down Phantom and stuff down like several cents and stuff for me. So like it was literally 53, 51 cents. And now we're talking about it's at 42, 43 cents. So like 10 cents of savings is a lot of extra Phantom that I get to have. Beautiful. And if you guys want your questions answered, I will read all super chats, right? Yeah, if I see you're spamming a lot, then I'll just skip over the question, right? Metis. Yeah, I was in Metis a while back and stuff. I still have Metis right now. I have some altcoins in the Metis ecosystem. I have some that are going to transfer over to other blockchains, but we'll be talking a lot about maybe that ecosystem in the crypto mindset course. So there you go. Yeah, I think Metis will do okay. Yeah, it's up like 9, I guess 7%, 9% for the day. It's almost $100 per coin. The cool thing about this coin is it's very low circulating supply. So obviously, like, half the supply is out right now, but overall it's only 10 million coins, pretty low supply, only $100 a pop. One thing that I think this coin's going to have trouble with later on is basically passing the Ethereum levels. It's like once a coin gets $1,000 to like 2,000, like that high level range, like you have to there has to be a lot of conviction in buying it because it's just so expensive. The unit bias starts limiting the amount of people that can buy it. When your coin's like $1 or pennies, the penny, if right now your coin being at pennies is like a huge benefit to itself because people can do the math. Like if I buy $1,000 of this coin at a penny and it goes to $1, I have $1 million. Stupid as that is, but it is, so there has to be big narrative pushes. Or like a coin like where is this stupid shit? Like Solana, right? Like Solana still, yes, this is still a good buy. Do I think the ecosystem is perfect? No. Is it gonna it's gonna crash? Yes. You think there's gonna be problems? Of course there is, but VC pushing, there's probably gonna be ETF for this. The Solana boys love it. There's a lot of VC backing for it. It's gone up to, it's very close to its all-time high of 250. It's at $101. It's probably going to do very well. It's very high market cap, though. That's the one part that's kind of like, it's kind of its ceiling a little bit. But as the bull market continues on, this can go very, very high. This can go very, very high. And then it's looking like the ecosystem might actually move a little bit this time. Thank God. But we're being careful. The best way to play this one is just you're going to buy Solana, the main coin, and just watch it, and that's it. And if you can't be bothered with the ecosystem, because the ecosystem is a gamble. Like you may not win on the ecosystem coins. Just to give you a little heads up. Metis is like if you mixed Optimism with Phantom. They had a baby. That's kind of what Metis is, right? And the ecosystem coins actually do perform pretty well. They're pretty low cap as well. They're very low cap. It kind of copied that off of Phantom as well. So, yeah, it's still down 70%. You see its all-time high is $300 per coin. So obviously it's going to smash that. I'd probably see about $1,000 plus on this coin at some point. But this coin kind of is always the last. It's one of the last pumpers of the round. So when the money rotates, it's kind of the last one. It's kind of like the last one to get the cash. So you have to be patient with this one. So be patient, okay, if you're going to get into it. But it's still pretty cheap right now, but it is 127th in market cap. So there you go. I've actually not heard of this one, the Citus project, especially the FA. I will definitely look into it. I'll text Kyle about it and stuff for sure. Let me text this little motherfucker. Let me text Kale. Where's Kale? This fucking idiot. Kyle put in his contacts like Pretty Boy and Floyd. Kyle. Insidious. I think I texted to Kyle. Sidious, we were asking yesterday too. Okay, got it. But yeah. It's simple Jack unit buys. Yeah, people. It's so dumb, but people do like to buy coins that they're cheap. They're cheaper in dollar price. Like this is why I'm so confident in like coins like Phantom and them doing really well, or some of these like Cardano. Right? It's probably gonna do pretty well because why? It's pretty cheap. This will still do pretty good, but it's not like. But you see how it's much cheaper. So like it can run more like a shitcoin altcoin. Right? Same thing. Why Dogecoin will probably run good at some point. Same thing with Polkadot. It could do a massive run and still be less than $100 per coin. Even Tron can do a 10x and go to $1. It's these stupid little things, right? But like $100 is really one of the first points where like things get like, oh wow, and that's where people really need conviction because I have to spend. Because normies think a whole $100. I can buy something and get way more coins. As stupid as it is, you can still own the same percentage of the network, but the $100 bill is king, right? You know, you look at some of these other coins, right? This is what, like $2. You see, this could run to $100, and people's like, wow, you know, there's room to run, right? Cash, but everyone was talking about this coin. Now no one's talking about this anymore. It's kind of funny. That's when you buy some. Obviously, it looks like it went down a little bit more, but like Kronos, this will be like a late runner. Let me see. Was fucking don't buy VeChain trash. Yeah, this could run. That could run. This is actually run up a little bit high, pretty good. It's catching up to Ethereum, which is good. And this is exactly when people will buy it. We'll buy it once it gets close to 2,000 bucks. That's when they'll buy it, and then it'll fucking be left behind again. Thorchain's huge. A 20x on this is $1. I mean, it's $100. So the Thorchain's like could go to $100. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's just so much money out here. Look at this, 50 cents. This could go $10. Like, so much. Like, this could. I mean. Yeah, that'd be crazy. This could surprise me and go to $60 or something like that, but we'll have to see. They have to follow through on a lot of things and really do the upgrades, but there's still time. KuCoin, $100 easy, and then it goes slowly from there. 100 is really like the sticking point. Really, once a coin hits $100, that's really when it slows. Yeah, fuck it, all in Shiba Inu. That's right. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Bam. Yeah. Actually, let's do a little update on that. Actually, I haven't talked about Pulse Chain or anything like that. You have some money still exiting the ecosystem and stuff like that. And obviously, sign up to the Citadel, you guys. We're about to cross the threshold over 400 members. I might do something special for the 400th person to join. Not gonna say what, but something special. But let's see. Postburn.com. Yeah, so we're at 55. So it's gone down a little bit. This has gone down just by 5 cents. This one, Pulse Chain has been the one that's really gone down, which is pretty interesting. EHEX has gone down a little bit, but this is pretty cheap right here. We're very close to the all-time low of PHEX right here. So this was, I think the all-time low for PHEX was literally like 62, 65. So we're only 20 cents away from that, or 20%, whatever, the 20% of a percent away, or whatever, of a penny, I mean, away and stuff. So not bad. I mean, obviously, you know, if am I telling you to be all in on this on the ecosystem? No, obviously, but I think it's smart. I think personally, I think it's worth the risk to get a little bag of it, get some bags right now, whether cheap and stuff. But this is some cheap PHEX and EHEX, bros. Cheap pulse chain. I mean, buy these. I think these 4 coins are winners, man. I'd be heavier, obviously, pulse chain and PHEX, and then from there, PulseX and then EHEX being the smallest to build the position. But that's the way I look at it right now. Sheesh. Let's enjoy the Citadel, man. Sign up right here, man. Sign up right here. There you go. Bam. Easiest way to join Citadel, click the link, sign up. I will tell you right now how many people are in there right now. My goal is to have the Citadel above 1,000. Let's see what we at right now. This chat is very active, by the way, so not bad. We're over, what, 292? 392, sorry. 392. Not bad, not bad. Oh, man. If you like Thor, look into Maya. It's a fuck of Thor supported by the team. Just released, not showing. Ah, okay. Definitely, I'll look into it. I'll write that in my notes as well. A lot of homework to do, man. I'm still not in the home base, but I'm going to be doing a lot of research over the next couple of weeks and stuff as well, just to get everything down. Was digging. Did you get into Bonk? I never got into it. I called the Bonk Top on stream, which is hilarious. It's called Solana Top as well, which is pretty cool. So, but yeah, man. Mr. Onizuka can proudly say I've been a part of the Citadel since day one, man. That's why he's chat. That's why Mr. Onizuka, the greatest all-time teacher. Oh, man. There's a lot of GameFi coins to, yeah. So, and the cool thing is, some of these coins are so low market cap, you don't, now, I don't like that. I don't want a lot of you guys to have these massive amount of coin portfolios, but if you, like, when I have a consultation with people, like, oh yeah, because I had to mention this. You guys, I am doing consultations right now. If you want a consultation, DM me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, the official Twitter. I'll give you guys the link to my Twitter right now, but I am doing consultations. Don't DM me through Instagram, because I'm getting a lot of messages over there, so it's hard for me to sift through it. So it's a lot chiller on Twitter, but I am doing consultations right now up until we start selling the course. So I'm trying to mad scramble, help as many people as I can before the course starts, and then I won't be doing any for almost like 2 months, basically. So FYI, if you need help. Let's see. Where did I hit it? Why do I hit XRP? Because they're helping the banks. They're part of the World Economic Forum. They're just like sucking all this middleman dick. The price doesn't really pump outside of it when its initial big pump that happened in 2017. It's basically been they wasted most of the 2021 cycle and like kind of led their community astray. A lot of the community is extremely delusional, like boomers, when it comes to silver or gold prices. They keep saying that the price is going to hit like $593. It's like there's a difference between like Hex, right? Where like, all right, Hex last cycle said it was going to do 10,000x and it did it. That's the big difference, right? Now, you still could have your coin not hit, like, go like crazy, but still did, like, let's just say XRP last cycle, right? Like, I'll click, let's go to XRP real quick, right? Because, look, I'm a profit maxi, right? I'm trying to make money, right? Well, still, like, I still hold, like, Litecoin, right? Like, but, like, it's been fucking me for 2 cycles, and, like, I'm gonna hold much less of it, but I'll still ride with it because I understand the coin, right? I still make money from it. But let's look at XRP, right? What's XRP's highest of highs? Its highest price it ever did was $3.40 in 2018. In 2018. 2018. 2018. Brother.
Are you worried about her location, player? You know she with me. Quit bothering us. It's purple.
Can't catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive. I was thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speed running. Huh? The reason is the left's lack of work ethic. What? Go fast rather than do it right. And in a Petersonian sense... Petersonian? To elevate alternative sexual archetypes in the marketplace. Fastest hedgehog. Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a beta male, Sonic.
I live in a town where there's like no emo girls and no scene girls, and it sucks. There's all these basic bitches who listen to Taylor Swift. Ew, Taylor Swift's disgusting. I'm just really pissed.
It doesn't get old, you guys. There is no second best. There's me and there's the rest of these crypto channels, right? He was peeing. No, I was right here the whole time, laughing. Like, you're on beta male, Sonic. Oh, my God. I mean, but that's crazy. It's all-time high. Look. It's all, like, even Litecoin. Like, what? Like, watch this shit. Has Litecoin underperformed? Yes. Liz. Litecoin. All right. So, the XRP's highest of highs was in 2018, bros. Come on. What's Litecoin's highest of highs? In 2021, even Litecoin did a higher high, barely, but they beat their all-time high in 2021. That's the crazy part. Even Litecoin, who underperformed, still did a higher high than in 2017. And I think that shit's wrong because I saw Litecoin go to $700 on some exchanges, but whatever. Well, that's besides the point. Like, yo, I mean, if like your coin should be breaking its all-time high, or at the very least, slightly beating it. It should no, fuck that. It should be beating its all-time high. It should be. Now, if a coin if a coin like Hex is a special example, it'd be like there's two coins, right? Let's just say eHex and pHex combined with 80 cents. You're like, well, all right, there's copium there. I mean, but like it did combine, do it. All right, cool. But like, if like let's just say the eHex and pHex prices combined only did like 30 cents, I'd be like, Jesus Christ. But you're like, well, it still went high, and it's, you know, we bought it at a fraction of a penny. It still made tons of gains. We did okay, right? Like, oh, we only did a 40x. We're crying, but it should have still beat the alt. But god damn, since 2018, homies, at this point, Floki is better than XRP. Floki is better than XRP. Floki is better than XRP. They were in a dude. XRP's been in a lawsuit since like 2021, and it's been in a lawsuit since 2017, basically. They've been in lawsuits the entire fucking time. Like, what are we talking about? You know? Do you know the price has been XRP? No, it has, dude. Bros, they've been in trouble for doing they've been in trouble since 2017. It still was able to get higher highs. The whole time people were able to buy it in exchanges. It wasn't until like the very end of the last bull run that they have trouble with exchanges delisting XRP. But that was during the bear market. That was during 2022. That wasn't. So what was the excuse in 2021? They were on every single exchange. You saw it everywhere. You could buy it everywhere. You can buy it on Trust Wallet. You can go to a legal Chinese exchange. If there's a will, if a girl wants to fuck you, she'll find a way to fuck you. If a girl wants to fuck you, she will find a way to fuck you. This sounds emotional as fuck. It is emotional as fuck. Because I'm sick and tired of hearing this fucking horse shit. Delusional shit. Borderline delusional shit. One day, 1 ounce of silver will buy me a slave, and an ounce of gold will buy me an entire 1 acre of property, and then all these goth girls will fucking eat at my balls. Skeet, skeet, skeet. Like, I mean, come on. But yeah, and then like, but that's what it is, right? Patron on tap. That's right. But you can't say this about Pulse Chain because it's his first cycle. It hasn't happened. We haven't had a full bull market. Look, Hex, no matter what you want to say, the reason we're giving Hex a big chance, right? And this is coming from Hex Jesus, Hex Cristo, is that it performed unfucking believingly well in the 21 cycle. We're still coming. We still haven't even hit the Bitcoin halving. We're giving this shit a shot. Even if, let's say, I was negative on it, and I was secretly, hey, I can't wait to dump it all. Oh, I need the price to go up so I can sell and everything and do all this evil shit, right? Whatever the fuck people think, right? It still isn't the Bitcoin halving. We still aren't in 2021 year of this year. We're nowhere near the end of 24, and we're nowhere in the summer of 25, where prices we're going to sell anyway. So the fuck are we talking about? XRP's been here for over 3 fucking cycles, and only people who bought in 2016 made any money on this shit. Only people bros, it's just haram with this shit. Haram. It's trash. And then Pulse Chain came out in the bear market of this thing. It's gonna take the full bull market for the coin to perform. I'm patient with it. It's this first cycle. It's like, my little micro cap shit coin or my GameFi thing isn't the pop. It's like me being mad at Illuvium, right? And Illuvium has performed. We were buying Illuvium for like a couple $100 and it went to $1,800. That's not even claiming all the yield and all the LP gains on top of it. Evil shit's pulling a Steph. Oh my God, Franklin, Jesus Christ, bro. But that's what it is, man. Let's see, Mr. Ozuka. Let's see. Yo, DCC, would you ever do a geopolitical crypto stream and bring on a guest that does geopolitics? I definitely would. There's a couple guys I have in mind, but I have been trying to get Peter Zion on the stream. He is a little anti-crypto and stuff, but he is like someone that I've been working on trying to get is Peter Zion and stuff from Peter Zion on geopolitics and stuff. So that's one person I've been trying to get. I'm working my magic, you guys. There's a lot of really cool people. I'm actually willing to fly him out over here, or at least when he's close by. But he's always either in wilderness or he's just randomly doing a bunch of these conferences and stuff. But at some point, I would love to have him as a guest for the Crypto Mindset course or the Crypto Mindset meetup during one of the conferences we do, maybe in 24, 25. And have him as not a keynote speaker, maybe a keynote speaker or one of the speakers, and just talk about what's going on in the world and stuff. But there's a couple other guys I look on geopolitics, but I would like the guys I listen to. Every time I listen to somebody, they're gonna get famous. It just happens, bro. I got the ear. I got the A&R ear. I know you're gonna be when I'm listening to somebody. I was like, and I'm listening consistently to them. They're gonna get famous. There's quite a few people. I remember watching Vegas. There's this guy called Vegas Matt, right? He's probably the biggest slot YouTuber right now. I remember watching his channel. He had less than 20,000 subs on his channel. And now he's I think he just passed 300,000. He's becoming one of those mega famous people in all of Vegas when it comes to slots and stuff I got this YouTube PhD. I can tell if you got it or not. I really can. Dude, if that I'm better, I'm almost better than that I am in crypto. That's how crazy that shit is. But anyway, yeah, it's big true. Problem is, married people are marrying their bags, and I had to learn those lessons too. I was married to my Litecoin bag, and over time, I learned. This is why I teach you guys this stuff because I've learned it through the School of Hard Knocks. I've been here since 2016. And it's 2024. 2024. I'm talking about at December of this year, I will have been in the game 8 years in the crypto game. That makes me 80 years old in stocks. I'm entering Warren Buffett stage where I'm not Warren Buffett old, but man, I'm getting there. I'm the sage of Omaha. You know. Best staking opportunity in 2024. Staking opportunity would probably be obviously staking some of your PHEX right now. Low fees over there. No one's staking at all, barely. So you'd be winning on that side. What I think of Cardano, I like Cardano. I'm under collateralizing on Cardano right now. It's just like the problem is like there's only so many coins you can I know there's so many things to buy, but like at some point you got to be like, fuck, I just can't get into everything because like when I have to have like certain sizes, like as an example, right? Like, oh, that's a probably bad example. Fuck me. Like as an example, like imagine I had like a small like I had like a a kid's cup, a small, medium, and a large cup, right? And if I were to in every coin, I would just have a kid's cup to like a small cup. I want every bag that if I'm really researching into, I want it to be a medium to a large cup because if that wins, it can really turn into some really big cash sooner. And then, because what happens when you have like these kid cups and small cups is that you can be right and it goes up a lot, but unit bias will eventually get you guys like, I'll wait until that bag gets to $1 million. Or I'll wait for that bag gets to 100,000. And then your bag may only get to 80 grand or 800,000. And then you're like, I won't sell. It's going to go to $1 million. It's going to go to $1 million. I know it's going to go to $1 million. Unit bias will fuck you. You know? And I'd be careful with Timex right now, brothers. Like everyone's shilling that shit. Just be careful. Like I want to see it like go down a bit before like, all right, now it's becoming a bit more of a value opportunity. Everyone's fucking in it, dude. Like there's so many hex influencers on the low that like I had no idea that they were like these guys are like straight up hardcore hexagons and they're in this fucking shit. And I'm not calling it shit, but like what I'm trying to say is like I swear some OG hexagons are becoming shitcoiners, bro. Are becoming straight shitcoin. It's so funny. I got so much shit for that. But like that's why I don't get so much flack anymore and stuff because I have been the same dude since the jump. I've been in the same dude and stuff. I haven't changed up at all. Everyone else has changed up. They've seen my ways are right. But yeah. Have you had a serious look? Of course I've had a serious look. It's more it's more for me. It's like who else? Like all the hexagons that we're gonna get in, they're already in already. There's ones that notoriously are late and they've gotten in now. And it's like, that's the scary part. That's the scary part to me. The guys are always late. They're starting to preach the Bible. Like, damn, this shit's the dopest shit in the world. Uh-oh. And two, most people who are getting into it are mostly 90. I won't say 100 because there's some theory, but 90% of them are fucking hexagons. It's purple, bro. You got to be careful. You got to be careful, man. Now, if it takes a huge, because what'll happen is, fuck it, I'm winning you guys. I'm gonna get in, and then what's gonna happen? I'll fucking have.
You're never too young to have a Vietnam flashback.
It was a bad year because look, I'm only 14. Look what it did to me.
14 years old?
Yeah, 14 years old. And look what I look like. For crying out.
Dude, look what I look like. Like, I was just like, yeah, let me buy the thing is it needs more, like, no, all right, everything's a Ponzi, okay? I think I've explained this many times on my channel. If you watch me over the years, everything's a Ponzi. And people are like, no, not everything's a Ponzi. Things have real uses. Like, you need to make food. Yes. Of course, shut the fuck up, Nave. But supply and demand. Supply and demand is intrinsically in this angle is a Ponzi because there could be infinite demand, but there's only so much supply, right? And or like, the killer of supply and demand is that there is no demand, right? So if basically what ends up happening is that if there is no demand for your thing, it doesn't matter. It'll literally be worthless. If humans don't want it or not using it, it'll just keep going down. Agreed. It's paying out nice for early. Yeah, like it's paying out nice for the early guys, same as Hex. For sure, bro. For sure. But it's all based off of Hex money and stuff. And I know I know some big people in that project right now that are dumping. They're fucking. They've set their ladders up on Diamond, and they're using that money and just buying up a ton and keeping their Ethereum and then putting their money back into Pulse chain. It's just transferring Pulse and Ethereum from one hand to the other hand. You know, of course, nothing can be sustained in the end. As that's what's going to happen is if you don't like. I'm not trying to name it because like it's all. This all is a game of this, right? We're all setting up our bags right now because later on there's going to be retail idiots and retail VCs or retard VCs, retail idiots, and there's going to be FOMO dards and fucking like and they're going like look. The reason why everyone's so excited about these ETFs is because we're going to be able. We finally have a big buyer of Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana and all this crap, then we could sell it all to these ETF dudes. And the ETF dudes are just literally people's retirements. You see where I'm going with this? And then because these coins go so much higher, there's replication, and there's trickle down economics, which actually works in crypto because the money moves from this coin to speculate, and everything starts pumping up. And if you're in coin, so basically we're in coins right now. So we're buying stuff now with low demand, but we know the demand's coming in because of the ETFs and the cycle. This is why we win so much, is because we literally have an edge. We can tell what's going to be hot and what isn't now. But you have to understand, if the Pulse, let's just say Pulse ecosystem keeps doing really bad for 6 months. At some point, this is why Zen didn't do shit for a long time and stuff and I know, there's scratcher bets for Zen and stuff like that. But one, they launched too many coins, and they basically decentralized they basically split up their entire they confused the fuck out of even some of their OGs, where it was just launching so many coins and so many networks that people didn't even know about, because a lot of the original users were maxis, that they're like, man, I can't keep up with all this stuff. And then eventually there wasn't that many, and then two, the onboarding that they were doing in those actual networks wasn't onboarding enough, because it's mostly based, the whole thing is that the whole backbone of all these coins is the Pulse chain hex ecosystem. There is no second best. So if that backbone starts breaking, which is hurting right now, which is the Pulse chain ecosystem, eventually the money runs out to throw into these fucking shit coins. And then these guys, dude, the amount of hexicans have DM'd me over the last months and stuff, trying to help, asking me for help to put money in different parts of the because they're fucking scared, and they're fucking like, let me put some money here, let me put something in there. Anyway, yeah. If that's true, Ethereum can trigger on the longer. Explain that, please. But yeah. Ultrasound money. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's technically inflationary, but I don't know why people get so. Basically, its inflation is lower than Bitcoin right now, because Bitcoin's is still pretty high, for being for real. The risk you most likely run tied next is the Pulse chains running against you, and the payouts in the ETH are diminishing. However, I think the tokenomics are saying, yeah, for sure. But the thing is the payouts, because the reason people are going bananas over it is because they're getting ETH payouts. Two, I just don't want to throw I don't want to throw my people into it. I don't want to throw my in recommended and stuff like that. And then the ETH payouts are really shit, and then they're locked in, and then they're just paying fucking these other dudes who are not a part of my community, or not even really the hexicans, who are always been kind of these little shitheads. Fuck those cunts. Capital F. To Crypto Youngin, right? Australian $10. What are the chances of BTC stopping to 80K? And if it does, do we still get a crazy alt season? We're still getting a crazy alt season. We'll still get a nice alt season. It'll be 2 times better than the one we had right now. Maybe 3 times better in terms of how it feels. But then it end. Right, so that's the shitty part. If it did stop at 80,000, that sucked. But we still make good gains. It's just we'd have to the hard part would be us we'd take a little bit of profits because we think it's going to go higher, and then it just keeps going down. It's oh fuck, it really is over shit. And so if you're right now you're buying, you'd even with what you'd sell, you'd get all your money out. But the problem is that you'd be like, oh fuck, I left so much money on the table. That's what would happen. And this is the truth. The later you get in, the more how does buying hex in 2020, great idea, right? Yeah. Buying hex in literally the first quarter of 2021, still great idea. Afterwards, got riskier and riskier, right? But that's not just a hex. The thing is it all depends. If the bull run kept continuing to 22, I can literally say, yeah, buying hex in 2021 was a great idea the entire time, because it was a bad idea to buy it in quarter 2 of 2022. It all depends, where does the music stop and how high can it keep going? Hex totally, it definitely could have gone to $1. Of course it could have, But yeah. Yeah. Let's see. And I'm not trying to shit on I'm really not trying to shit on Tidenex or anything like that. It's just I've just look, one thing I'm always watching for is narrative and music stopping and stuff like that. And it's just because I've been around so long. Have you seen it? I get Vietnam flashbacks to all this stuff. This is reminding me of so many stuff. It gives.
You're never too young to have a Vietnam flashback.
Like, it gives me Vietnam flashbacks because this reminds me of this or that. And two, the entire community isn't all behind it. It's a fraction of the community here. It's like when I heard like one of the stupidest things I've ever heard ever in the pulse chain community ever, like all time. If P dies, pulse chain will die. It was so bad that the entire even the Atropa P teddy bear community was like, "Yo, dude, what you smoking, bro?" That's how crazy it is. There is no second best, bro. There is no second best.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Yeah, definitely. Two, there's this whole thing too with it, like what they're probably going to have to do to keep the pump going, because eventually, like, if the Ethereum payouts are really starting to lessen out because less people are putting in Ethereum, right? They're going to have to launch a token basically they're going to have to do a sacrifice phase using their own token to burn their own token away to keep to shorten up the supply. Because basically what they have to do by launching another token, you drum a bunch of interest, they buy up the main Titanx token, they then burn the Titanx token away. And that Titanx token that's burned away will lessen the supply out. And then what will happen is because there's less supply, then the demand will go back to normal demand. But because there's so much less supply, it keeps the price up. And then they can then possibly get the price to go up as well and stuff like that. You know, it's just, that's probably what's going to happen. They're going to have to do some sort of sack phase and then integrate it with something else in the pulse chain, or maybe they're going to launch it on some other L1 or something like that. But that's what they're going to need to keep the whole thing running, basically. So it is what it is. There is no second best. That's right. You'd be surprised too. Like, dude, man, some of the people with projects, like, dude, some of the most bearish people, and like, it's so crazy. Like, it's such a weird dichotomy. Like, some of the people with some of like most successful projects and all of the Pulse Chain, Hex, and stuff. Like, a lot of but this is not just that. I know founders and other ecosystems too. They're always so bearish. God damn, dude. It just is what it is, man. The Titanx guys remind me of the drip retards. No, I'd say Titanx guys are a lot smarter than the drip dudes for sure. Like, I try to help so many guys from the drip thing, and they just didn't listen. There was a couple guys that did listen to me at least, and I had to have a really long talk with them, and they managed to get their savings out, thank God. And he's like, and then he ended up having like a divorce and everything like that, and like he kept it encrypted. You know, well, I shouldn't be putting it on the spotlight, but like the wife didn't get it. Pretty funny. I still remember in November of 2021, the amount of degeneracy in Discord chats. We're still early. Yeah, we are early still. We are early still, but time's ticking. There's still time to buy stuff right now. We can buy the best blue chip shit. And I hate saying you're using the word blue chip, but like the best top. We're talking about like top 100 coins, a little bit here and there, a couple speculative coins, and our respective L1s that we really like. We're in some like micro cap coins, like there's the Tomb coins are coming out. There's like Tomb Plus now and T shares, and you know I'm gonna be balls deep in that shit, 100%. But like, you know, there's tons of these fucking coins. Like look at this shit. Oh wait, let me show you this one first. Like Beethoven X, right? Great projects, $4 million market cap. Boo. 12 million. Liquid Driver. It's literally $1 million, bros. Like, and there's like, and there's like a bunch of other projects as well and stuff like that. And that's just that. as well. You know, that's just on the Phantom ecosystem, and the same sort of thing. And the same sort of thing if you were to go to here. I mean, like this is a great I mean, like even though that's had its problems, I think Hedron at some point will come back. But I mean, it's in the fucking shitter. Let's not fucking kid ourselves here. Look at that. It's in the fucking shitter. Buy $1 billion for like $12. I think. Is it at $12? I bet you. All right, let's go. Yeah, basically, let's go $13. Yeah, you buy $1 billion or $100 million of this. So okay, so maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah, $130. It buys you about $1 billion Hedron, right? Pretty hilarious, right? But these are all I mean, basically outside of like the Hex and Pulse chain. So a lot of this micro, like Teddy Bear's micro capped. I mean, loaned, you know. Well, it's not so micro cap, but it still is and stuff like that. HOA. I mean, look at all this stuff. I mean, there's some good tokens in here and stuff. You're going to speculate. What was that coin? PDI. Here's PDI right here. Is this PDI? I think it is. It's literally at like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. What was it? Half a penny, I think. Even less than that. Yeah, it's like this was going to go to $1, you guys. So, this is going to go to $1. This is when it was at 2.5 cents, right? So it's done. Like, what a mighty crash, man. Where all my PDI guys at, baby? This, like, I'm gonna throw it out for you guys right here, man. Now, this is a really great question, man. Alberto is it still smart to go past the L1, though? Which means, like, if I'm buying Solana, should I buy any of the underlying coins in the Solana network? If I'm in and I believe you have to take a shot. So if you're taking a small shot, it's like you take 20% of your L1 tokens, and then you speculate on a couple of the underlying tokens, and then sometimes when a new token comes out, you can roll it into that, right? If you are true, like, damn, I think the ecosystem is going to be big, then you maybe do 40%. That's the way I do it. Like I'm like, when I'm in the, like, personally for me in the Phantom ecosystem, I'd probably be like 60% Phantom, 40% alts. But you have to take some shot, right? I think it's dumb if you don't. If you may just like one token and you may just see 10% of your Phantom, 10% of your Solana, 10% of your Pulse chain, like that. It's a little hard with that one because you may decide like do like a smaller amount because it just depends on your bag size. But you have to take a couple shots here and there, you know. So you got to be careful with that. But yeah, man. But I mean, if you guys were into this thing, right, PDI to $1, right? I mean, this is where you take a shot because like it's like right there, right. Look at that, right there. Look at that, how magic! It's just at that first wick there at the bottom. So if you were going to buy a little bit here, I mean, this is where you take a little pot shot, right? Like if I were to buy $500 of this shit, almost $1 million die. Look at that. Now if it goes to a penny, then I make 10 grand. So this is if you're going to speculate or $100, whatever the hell you do, right? I'm not telling you to do it, but then like this is where like, all right, maybe this shit comes back when Pulse Chain comes back. This is where narratively, like, okay, I'll buy some and I might do okay with this crap, right? Icosa, yeah, Icosa is actually up pretty decent, 40%. Incentive token. This is where you can take little shots on stuff, you know, like, I mean, everyone's talking about Teddy Bear. Let's see what it's done for me lately. Boom, boom, boom. This held up pretty decently and stuff like that, but it just looks like it's coming down quite a bit. It's pumped up the past couple days. But like before that, right? This is kind of where PDI is. Like if you were to buy some here, but the one thing I will give Teddy Bear at least is that it has B Roots who's pumping it, who's talking about it, and could onboard people from outside of the Pulse Chain ecosystem to come into it. So it's just not the same recycled money of hexagons as it might be new incumbents into the space looking for an altcoin pump. So not bad. I heard the new Hedron you will swap P Hedron and E Hedron for it. So wouldn't the play be buy a shit ton of dirt cheap prices and swap? Maybe, just maybe, yeah. But you have to speculate. I mean, you may want to you may buy. I mean, regardless of that, I think everyone should at least buy $1 billion if you can afford it. Because if a bill, like, let's just say you might waste, at worst case, you might waste $300 to have like $1 billion of each on each side. Fuck it, and you kind of cover the basis, and then you have a little bit of a bag and stuff. Might be a play. I don't know. Last time I said this, like, then Hedron actually did run it. A lot of people made good money on it. Like we've done like some good trades on Hedron over time. It's just then it just completely shit the bed. But it just is what it is. Let's see, Chris the Geek. Who do you like for the battle of Ethereum L2s? ARB, OP, Base. Base is pretty fast. I like OP personally. I'm an OP fan, but I'd probably put OP, Base, and ARB. I just don't like ARB personally, but I put OP over Base. But that's mostly because OP has a token and Base doesn't. Now, Base later on in 2025, I think once we can get back some more regulatory clarity and stuff like that, I think eventually we will have a Base protocol token. And that might be the launching of that, and the airdrop of the Base token might be the top of the market. I'm calling it right now. I actually think that's big enough to actually be the top of the market in 25, where like Base is going to do an airdrop and stuff like. Just anyone, please here remind me of that. Just remind me I've said that stuff, because like 2 years is a long time. I might forget myself. But if you guys are here for me with that journey, but I feel that this cycle is probably when the Base protocol decides to launch a token or do some sort of an airdrop, or whatever the hell it is, that'll probably be the top. Or very like within a month or so, that'll be the top. So that's kind of how I feel about it right now. Yeah, I made about a 4x in CMC from eHedron. Yep. Yeah, we made some money on that. We definitely did make some money on that. PulseX, yeah, PulseX is a huge discount right now. Huge. Oh, man. OP is made by a guy whose ego is all about freedom and stuff, and same or more or less, perhaps, as Andre. Yeah, I think was it I think it was Franklin who said on here that like that the one thing that scares him about Andre is that he has these mental things and leaves and stuff. Like, I mean, a part of it, I think it's kind of true. The other half, I think he's just like he's just dumping bags and moving things away and stuff like that. This guy's been able to take tons of profits. He knows how to yield for him very well. Like, he's able to run up the treasury numbers like crazy. So a lot of it is a game and stuff like that. But it's a game you're gonna if it still makes use. I made a lot of money on his coins, and we've been able to do really well. So you just got to play the game. If that's the game, that's the game. You know. But with that, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, man. I will be back here on Saturday at, I think, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you guys. But thank you so much for joining me, man. Definitely join up to the Citadel, man. We've got some crazy stuff coming up. And it's the road to 400, man. With that, man, thank you so much. Peace later on. I'll give you an old school tune, Pepe.